Hey, bro. Welcome back. Hey, Lane Lunatic. Sweet, part 2. I'll have to this going while I have to do FF14 stuff. Nice. Be good. I'll be happy to entertain you in the background. Haven't done your weekly alliance raid yet? Ah. Double the chaos. A second monitor wouldn't hurt. That's for sure. Alright, let's return to the Greater Wood. Yeah, I picked up my girlfriend. She went to bed. She falls asleep extremely fast, I'm not gonna lie. Like, she'll be full of energy and, like, doing stuff, and then all of a sudden, you know, she'll be, like, totally clocking out. Much potential chaos? I believe it. Actually, before I go, do I want to sell any of this? I do kind of want to avoid fighting it.
Right. Take a look.
There we go.
Go well.
Alright, top off, and portal to Greatwood. New Alliance raid contains much potential chaos. Yeah, I want to make as much progress tonight as I can. Hey, Arsha. Hey, you plan to stay up late? Yep. I want to make as much progress at PoE 2 as I can, because I'm not going to be able to stream it much tomorrow at all, if at all. So next time I'll be able to stream it is probably Monday, sadly. So yeah. Damn fucking imp.
My way forward is clear.
So I'm gonna play as much as I can tonight. So basically I'm playing tonight until I pass out, more or less. It's hard to believe this is an early access. Like, it already feels like a finished game so far. Like, I'm loving the difficulty. It doesn't feel insurmountable. But it doesn't feel easy either. Like, I'm really loving it. Time to lie in wait with the trank gun, but loaded with stimulants. Don't tempt me with a good time. Ah! One thing I really gotta praise off the bat is the lighting. The way the fire actually illuminates in the dark of the night of the forest is so fucking. It's like that. It's like an epic scene from a horror movie when you like light up the ground and you have that wall of fire go up and the werewolves are coming and it like illuminates them a little bit. That is so fucking badass. Oh.
Back, creature.
Yeah, ARPG devs have been scared, so they're pretty paranoid if the game will have bugs or unfinished. Like all ARPG devs? I can understand why, you know, trying to avoid... Like, all devs should be paranoid about bugs. Like, that shouldn't be unique to ARPG devs. Like, all devs should be like, oh, we should be totally avoiding any and all bugs as much as possible. It's depressing that that's not the case. Talking about Wilson incident? Oh yeah, Wilson had a... I still think that's unfortunate, because I kind of liked Wilson. It had a charm to it. Still had massive problems, that's why it didn't end up being successful, but... Burn in fire. Filthy mongrels. On skill points. Actually, come to think of it, I have a chance here to really decide, do I want to be a lightning mage like I've been kind of picking at, or do I want to switch my idea? Because I basically have until I get here to decide if I want to hyper-focus in fire or lightning. Because definitely between those two, I'm really loving the fire effects. They feel so good. So I'm kind of tempted to go back on my plan. I was there when it released. So was I. I played Wilson on release. I remember it. I like it though, but goddamn, it's buggy. Yeah, it still is, isn't it? Because last time I tried it was like last year. Like I jumped back into it, hoping they'd fixed it up a bit, and they had a little bit, but eh. So let me sway you. You know what my opinion is, so let me sway you. Eh. Go for both fire and lightning. Well, the thing is, it's best to specialize early on, and then you can kind of do a mix later. So I wanna know which one. Ooh, hello.
This tree has an abundance of energy.
Oh wait, have we just walked into the scene after the opening cinematic from the one I did a reaction to? Because the hooded one, and didn't they hang him? Like, because he had like the leg twitch? Or am I totally misremembering? Right now they fix a lot of it. I haven't go back, but I heard the studio sell it to other studio. Ah, okay. Holy shit. Alright, before... Uno momento, por favore. Let me do a little walk around here. Whoops, press wrong button. I just want to make sure I'm not missing out on some mobs before I step in it, so to speak.
Fall before me.
Oh, she respawns. Fuck, I have to do this fight again, don't I? Yeah, I do. Fuck! You better be worth some killer XP, lady. No, I broke a sweat, alright. Fuck. Yeah, she was worth a little chunk of XP. Ooh, I get to catch a stream at work. Hey, Matthew Gordon. Don't get too distracted. Don't want the hobos to jump you. They might jump you and then beg for change. Waypoint. Oh shit. No, you don't. Trying not to get too distracted. Good. Alright, count sentencing.
By decree of the Count of Ogum, those condemned to hang from these branches are to be left until their hearts no longer beat, their lungs no longer fill with air, and their flesh is no longer warm. In death, you are not forgiven. Your souls will remain trapped here by this ancient moor of maligned wood, and the grove will be forever denied you. Rot here in the Grellwood for all time, and good riddance.
That's a very 40k, like, decree right there. Alright, let's summon Una.
What happened here?
I don't know.
This shade, is it
Love it,
still
yeah.
alive? Perhaps it can give us the answers we seek. Only the Count's sword has the power to bind souls to the tree like this. We must free it somehow. To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his rope. The ancient runes that imbue the Count's blade created the binding, and only ancient runes can break it. There is a battlefield not far from here that runs red with rust, where the weapons and armor of countless Ezamites still remain. We call it the Red Veil. You should search the area. There may still be power in some of those centuries-old relics. Renly will know how to forge them, bring the runes to him, and then, perhaps, we shall find some answers. I'll wait here. The old magics will protect me.
You are a very confident young lady.
Before me.
That is so satisfying. Every time I put up a firewall, it just feels so fucking good. Because the lighting really helps it feel as good as it does, because it's just, you're illuminating the darkness of the shroud of the forest. And it really makes me hesitate to dedicate myself to lightning, especially since I haven't seen what the lightning, like, the other lightning attacks look like. And shock, visually, I mean, it's okay. It just doesn't look as epic as the fire abilities. When everything changed, then everything changed in the Asmogan. Yes, I will defeat the Avatar. I will make Zuko my bitch. And apparently Karn wants to make Azula his bitch. Asmo, look at me. I am the Avatar now. Well, I mean, I've already got fire down. Just need to use some wind and frost and some other spells, and boom, I got all the 4 elements. I'm repping them better than the Avatar. Yeah. Filthy mongrel. We're moving on through here. Ooh. Alright, so the level 2 spells... okay, I think I see how that's gonna work. So you can't upgrade an existing gem. Or at the very least you can't do so in the same way you could in... Sam Nash, or Nash. Welcome to the stream. Apologies if I didn't say your last name correctly. How you doing? Bro, really enjoyed your video about 40k recently. Though, the one where I had to respond to Adam something... Well, I appreciate the support, man. Yeah, thank you. Or did you enjoy the Hobby Loves? Damn it, yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate I had to make that video, but I don't like it when people lie about the hobby. Ah, fuck off. I'm gonna say it, yeah. And of course, Adam something had to be a bitch about it, and didn't confront any of the criticism. He just made a community post on his channel saying everybody who disagreed with him was lying, or was... And he gave like a series of BS responses to non-existent arguments. Basically, he got caught bullshitting and then ran away. But had to be petty about it before he did. Oh well. Yeah, it's quite a... Yeah, he is. Very much so. He is a bitch. So oftentimes that comes hand in hand with being a retard. But for now, the situation is over and done with. He got spanked hard by me and a handful of others, so he could easily have someone on a stream debate with. Sure. I mean, someone else earlier slipped in here and mentioned debating him. And, you know, like I told them, I'd debate him if I didn't consider it a waste of my time to do so. Oh, this is the red veil. Okay, note to self. That's where we need to go. But honestly, there's no point in debating him because you're not going to get anywhere. The guy is so conceited and so brainwashed to his perspective. It's clear he doesn't actually intend to have a good faith discussion. Yeah, it's a weasel fest. Best case scenario, he admits he's full of shit and apologizes. I don't see that happening. I mean, when you're arrogant enough to make a video about it and then make a bunch of bitchy, cowardly statements on the side on your community tab and not actually face any of the criticisms head on, honestly and in good faith. Oh shit. And the whole live stream debate would just turn into the guy fucking looking for a gotcha statement and turn the whole thing into calling the other person a bigot and saying, "Oh, because I've called you a bigot, that means you're wrong automatically." Ah shit. Bramblegast. What a name is that? Burn! Whoa! Definitely underleveled to take that guy on. God damn. Yeah, same way it always goes. Yeah, pretty much. Adam, yeah, his channel name is literally Adam something. He made a video saying 40k, so in the Imperium a man is fascist, and went extra credits mode about it, saying that anybody who played Space Marine 2 was making fascists look cool and making them look sympathetic and stuff. Oh, a whole nine. He went and fucking schizo. And then he made a bunch of comparisons to Starship Troopers, which
I must travel light.
the Starship Troopers comparisons weren't even correct. The whole thing. Look at it if you want to, but be prepared for an extensively miserable time. Okay. Remember, guess the basher. Yep. Yeah, it's not really worth your click. If you want to watch my video of responding to it, feel free. But, yeah. Sargon also took it down. Yeah, I saw Sargon go at it, too. I watched part of Sargon's coverage. I didn't finish it, though.
You will burn!
I probably should, because I was interested in hearing his full thoughts, but I was late at night, I think, when I was watching Sargon. So, I eventually got tired and I went to bed. But pretty much the same as your take. Yeah, I figured Sargon and I would have the same take. Not that I know Sargon, mind you, but I've seen enough of his takes in the past that wouldn't have surprised me. Ack off, yeah. Fucking. I tell you what, you stupid little demons. I'll fucking stab you. You don't watch Sargon for short stuff. He will go into detail. Yes, he will. In some ways, he's more autistic than me. Just saying something. Yeah, unlike Sargon and Arch, though, I don't love going into politics or that kind of thing. Both of them are good at it and like it. Well, to an extent. I'm a hobbyist through and through. I talk about Warhammer and I like to stick to my lane. Although, that being said, I have touched into politics like once or twice on this channel. But I tend to avoid it, not because I'm afraid of backlash. I'm not afraid of that at all. But it's just, it's tiring, you know? And it's not fun. On YouTube, I started this channel as a way to express my hobbyism and, you know, talk about 40k and the fun stuff. So that's like what I like to stick to. And I'll always jump in and defend the hobby and defend and like confront things I think are bullshit. But most of the time, I just want, you know, paint minis, hang out, play video games, chill, have fun. That anime was so fucking bad. I had to talk about that one. Space Marine 2 is your favorite game this year, hands down. Space Marine 2. Space Marine 2 is up there. I'm trying to think if there's anything else this year that came out that I might have liked more. I don't think so. For now, I'll say it's either number 1 or number 2. It's either number 1 or number 2. For sure. Sure, the Badassery is really good. And it's a really great, faithful successor to the first game. It's a good sequel. I have, like, one lore gripe with it, but that's only if you're as anal as me. I've already said, like, it's not even, like, a valid... It's literally only me who has a problem with it, so I don't expect anyone else to have the same problem. It's like one really tiny thing. Outside of that, it's pretty perfect. Like, they really nailed it. And they made a lot of really solid lore choices for the conclusion of what happened in the first game. Without any spoilers, the Chaplain. There's a chill dude who paints minis. I mean, I'm not gonna... I like to be a chill dude most of the time, but you guys know me. I can be an asshole. If you piss me off. Alright, let me port back to town real quick, because my inventory is full. Any ideas for a DLC? So when you ask that, you talk about, like, cosmetics DLC, or the full 9, like, if I could, what kind of DLC would I want for, like, maps, quests, expansions upon, like, co-ops and stuff? You know, I got ideas for both. Not like gameplay. Ah, okay. DLC. I think, yeah, your idea of a Death Hulk, or Space Hulk, would be really cool. I'd also like a DLC where we do a mission as either a Dreadnought or a Terminators, if they could do it. I wouldn't want them to add that to the PvP, because that would just... The balancing of PvP is already a little rough in a couple spots. So, I definitely say... Like, a couple co-op missions where we play as a Dreadnought or a Space... or a Terminator squad. I think that'd be really cool if they could work that in somehow. If they can't, a mission... some co-op missions... where we take on some Necrons would be cool. You know, like if we could go like a really expansive DLC where it's not just a couple co-op missions, but it's like a series of co-op missions, or even a whole nother like add-on to the campaign. I mean, they already set up the Necron thing in the story. Spoilers, you know. Tomb raiding, yeah. Tomb raiding 40k style. Instead of the big tig old biddies, we got tig old pauldrons and guns. So, yeah, I think, like, a Necron expanded full campaign, or, at the very least, like, 5 to 6 co-op missions, where we can take on some Necrons. And they've already kind of set it up. I don't know if they're setting up, like, a Space Marine 3 with the Necron hints they put in the campaign towards the end, with, like, the underground, like, architecture they saw, which is definitely Necrons. Or Necron tier, anyway. But it'd be cool if they did that. I assume it'll be DLC. Yeah, if it's not a full-blown sequel where we take on the Necrons, I would definitely like it as a DLC expansion. So that'd be fun. Gotta finish it up myself, though. Yeah, you definitely. Space Marine 2 is worth it doesn't take long to play the full campaign, either. Like, I think it took me... And I was taking my time, too. I think it took me... collectively 12 hours? I don't know, I'd have to look back at the live streams, but yeah, I think around 8 to 12 hours. Yeah, the campaign's not very long. Co-ops aren't very long either. So, altogether, if you do co-ops and the main campaign, you can do the whole thing definitely within 15, 16 hours. And then, obviously, lose countless hours of PvP. Or, you know, grinding allotted to co-op. You haven't finished it either, Matthew Gordon. Come on, guys. Come on, gentlemen. It's a story
How's the
worth going through.
What would you like?
I assure you.
Deal.
Silly shit. What's this? Dorm room.
Till next time.
Excuse me. Not everything I wanted to sell. It's so weird to me that we're getting just a flat like currency like gold in PoE 2. I was so used to all our trade items being the scrolls of wisdom and stuff. Because we had to go back to a normal system of just gold. Actually, before I go, what do I have? 673.
Hey, take a
Have
punt.
anything
You know
I
you
could
want
want? Oh, it's random stat. No, I don't
Boy,
want
then.
random. I want specifics. I ain't buying, or I ain't testing myself with the RNG in a shop. Oh wait, the items still have slots? For what? Because in PoE 2, your abilities are slotted separately from the actual weapon itself. So I'm wondering what the what those slots are for. I assume maybe for runes. Yeah, maybe that's what slots are for now, is runes. Good chatting with you. Subbed. Look forward to the next actually video. I mean, it might be a hot minute. Like I don't like to jump on everybody who has a bad take with 40k. I usually reserve it for people who might actually have a voice and negatively affect the hobby. But hopefully you stick around for some of the other video content. Like I stream mini painting. I also, do Hobby Love a couple times a week, which is a video type where I just look at people's minis they've shared across social media, and I critique it and I compliment it, and try and bring some positivity as well as some helpful advice in the hobby. No rush to the good ones. Yeah. But regardless, thank you for the sub though. Great, appreciate it, man, and I'm glad you liked it. There's mouse has reflection and health glow. Wait, it does. Oh fuck, it does. Well, that's cool. The attention to detail. Hey, you're right. That is fucking cool. It's the little things. Alright. Do you have anything of extraordinary or at very least interesting value? Kind of. 63, 442. I'm really close to level 6. I wonder if when I hit level 6, this will go, the options will go up to level 6 as well. So I'll hold off on buying anything until I hit level 6. So I sold all the junk. Let's go to the Greater Wood. And then from there, the Red Veil.
I thought the Ezomites buried their dead. This must have been some battleground.
I mean, considering the river looks like it's running red with blood. I'd say so. Oh, that is so eldritch looking. That's fucking dope in design, but oh damn. almost at level 6. Come on. Oh, poisoned. Right. Real quick, we'll waypoint back because I want to see about grabbing an upgrade to some armor.
Boy, anything take your fancy?
Nope, didn't go up to level 6. Okay, I'll just sell. Still, the value of it dropped. Damn. That's 293 now.
I'll find some use for that.
I'll take it on discount.
I'll find some use for that.
Good. Some of the armor looks very Dark Souls, which is fitting, you know, grim, kind of a dark fantasy / grimdark setting, very appropriate. Nice boots. Too expensive though. Oh, look at that. That looks so cool. Like, these are low-level items, technically, but look at... You don't need to buy cosmetics to have some drip in this game. Holy shit. That looks dope. Let me refill it the well. Red Veil. Ain't looking good. Wonder what proper armor looks like then. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I'm level 6 and I'm already got that drip. Actually, I want to look that up. What level is max level in PoE 2? $100, okay. So I am I'm 6 100ths away. Sorry, I'm at 6 100ths of the max level. Is it on Steam? Yes, it is. It'll be free on Steam in 6 months. Right now it's early access. And it's early access until launch in 6 months. And I can't believe this is early access for 6 months because it already, so far, feels more functional than a lot of AAA games out there. And Guardian Gear games I don't think are counted as being AAA. From what I saw, developers really ramped up difficulty. So far, difficulty is definitely, in my opinion, harder than the start. Like, in the same point in PoE 1, yeah, this feels harder. Not to say PoE 1 is a cakewalk either. PoE 1, I think, has a difficulty curve. This one's definitely steeper. So I think they're really trying to ramp up the dark/grimdark vibe. And they're doing it both with the actual aesthetic, atmosphere, music, but they're also doing it via the difficulty. Like, they want you to feel the intensity as you go through, which I really like. As long as there isn't some, like, comically over-the-top difficulty spike out of nowhere, which there kind of is with the bosses you run into the open world, but outside of that, it's so far pretty steady.
That may hold what I see.
And a lot of the bosses I've run into are avoidable. Damn, they do a lot of damage.
Ugh, the dead seem to rise in every direction. No matter.
Alright, collect runes of power. And I think another reason they ramp up difficulty is because they now gave you a dodge roll. So I think they're trying to justify you having to use it. Say, alright. To PoE players, we've given you the ability to dodge attacks. Yay! So now we want to make sure we've justified this edition by making you have to do that all the time. Yay? So we're going to send literal hell at you at every single turn. Have fun. Yay. Good luck, and may the odds ever be in your favor. Piccolo, dodge! True, I am playing a squishy class, the sorcerer. Come on. Come on. Just want to ask, do you have to choose a server before playing, or choose it it chooses automatically, but you can change it if you want to. Like, it automatically matches you with the server where you have the lowest ping, but if you want to, you can alter it. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can now do this. Elemental. Ah, you bastards. Wait, where can I see my... Eh. Hopefully that plus intelligence will boost me to where I need to be for it. There we go. Upgraded.
I have no space for that.
Bastard. Then characters should be shared between servers. I'm not sure. Well, you're not a bastard, Lightning. You're a very kind and good person.
How can I help?
You can help
Anything
by
take your
buying
fancy?
my shit.
Go well.
I intend to.
That may hold what I seek.
Old definitions, mold definitions. Who cares? Besides, I thought the old definition of bastard was that you were born not out of wedlock, but you were born not to the spouse. You were born not to the spouse of your parents. So, for example, if well, use Game of Thrones as an example.
I'm carrying
No, it's
enough
born out of
already.
wedlock. Oh, okay. By definition.
I must travel light.
My inventory fills up fast right now. Damn. Granted, I'm picking up every little bit of junk that falls, but I want my money.
What have we got? Here's what I got. Deal.
That may hold what I seek.
Checkpoint. Alright, I'm gonna psych myself up. Alright, here we go. Bring on the fire. Ah, shit! Oh, fuck! Ah! Damn. Holy fuck! Alright, tent number 2.
That may hold what I seek.
Ah, damn. Damn. Health just shreds. Okay.
That may hold what I seek. You will burn! Voice. It is bound to this place.
Whew. Red Veil is no joke. Holy shit. Okay. Alright, I need level 3. The fuck am I supposed to get a level 3? I didn't mean to make any minions, but okay. Hey, if it works, it works. Is it? Raise the spice of bone from the earth in front of you, damage enemies. The bones of corpses in the area are ripped out and reassembled into short-lived bone construction minions that fight for you. I didn't read that part. I read the spike part. A surprise, to be sure, but a welcome one. I'm only using that power because I'd like a few more options in my repertoire, as it were.
I'm carrying enough already. I'm carrying enough already.
Oi, what would you like?
There you are.
Till next time.
Indeed. Pleasure doing business with you, old chap.
That may hold what I seek.
And I need a rune of power. Back off. Back off, vagina monsters. And Taco. It's not Taco Tuesday. chest. An obelisk of rust. Alright, so there it is. I went right past it.
The last of what I'm seeking.
Probably a good idea to clear out the shaft before I start this one, huh? Rust is king. Oh shit. What? What? No. Go around the thing.
Wall of flame! Now,
First try.
Battle Lord, accept your death. I have no space for that.
First ring. Don't I feel special? Ooh, feathered room. Gimme. Ready.
Furious spikes, but be cautious. They stayed warm after forging no matter how many times I quenched them. I would ask what you need these for, but I'm putting my trust in you.
I thank you, good man. That's a grand mistake, but thank you.
How can I help? Take a look. That'll be useful. Anything take your fancy?
That may hold what I seek.
Gimme, gimme. Travel to Greatwood. Before I do, let me make sure I've absolutely cleared out this area. Oh yeah, I can now get it the next level. Do I want to do Fire Mage or do I want to... No, I'm going to commit to my first idea. I want to do a Lightning Mage. But for now, you know, it's good to have a mix of spells, especially since I can't fill every slot with lightning spells as of yet, but that is the long-term goal, is to maximize lightning. Full Sith. Yeah, pretty much. Unlimited power. That's the way I want to go. Was tempted to do fire for a little while, but I'll do fire. Next time I do a sorcerer build in this, I'll do a fire mage. But the first one, I'll do lightning. But I can't even fully do lightning until later levels anyway. Travel to Greatwood. Actually, now I think about it, if I exit the Red Veil, It's probably faster to just exit the Red Veil and run over, because I think it's not that far from the entrance. Yes, we're going full Sith. Lightning Mage is the way to go. But, oh, whoops. Wait, did they flip the map on me? Bastards! Back off. Okay. Nope, that's the boss battle.
Back, creature!
Actually, I kind of want to try this boss battle again, so... Gotcha, bitch.
Waste away. Back to the soil.
Oh, you had to have one last little FU, huh?
Garukan favors me.
Went from one-shotting me to me 20-shotting you. Or whatever that was. Point is, I kicked your fucking ass, little bitch. Oh, shit.
Die once more.
So I have a level 2 uncut skill. Do I want to use that on Wall of Flame? I don't really think it's... I guess I could use it on Earth, but I think I'll use it on Flame Wall. Let's get all my base spells up to level 2 at least. Grim Tangle.
Willow thematic head.
That's off. Scroll of Wisdom, gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, I found it. Alright, so let's... No.
What happened here? You have them. Stab them into the Runewood sites.
Okay. Here we go. Hold on to your butts.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. Though, this wound... We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here.
Understood.
Stay safe, if you can.
Speak to Renly, return to Clearfell encampment, and speak to Uma. Alright. Finding the Forge, secrets in the dark. And both of those require me to go back, so. Let's pause back, shall we? There we are.
The wound. It should be fatal, but somehow he clings to life. I fear it will not be long until his song ends. He will never heal while the Count's binding still holds sway. Only by a Count's hand can this binding be released. I know an old tale. One that speaks of a ring we might be able to recover, buried 3 centuries ago in our ancient graveyard. A Count's signet ring, bearing his rune of authority. But how to reach it in time? Grim tangle. The overgrown sinkholes and gullies.
Good thing I didn't enter that early, because I was tempted to. I was like, alright, do I jump in there? Or, because it might have been a side dungeon. But no, good thing I waited, because it actually is quest relevant.
We shall see if the spirits of this land still have the will to see you through. Please, take your time.
Ooh, lightning bolt. Oh. Un momento.
Oh, I like this one.
Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme. The lightning mage is beginning to show herself in the dark. Aw. But I don't know if it'll work with lightning bolt, but fuck it, we'll try it. Yes, I'm starting to become the lightning mage. Now, before I go speak to Renly.
I heard you heading for the village. When I fled for my life, there was no time for me to grab all my smithing tools. If you do manage to reach my forge, you should find them and bring them here. I'll set up a bench, and we can see about working on your equipment.
That sounds mighty good, Renly. Thank you.
If you find a pint out there, do bring it back.
Yeah, first things first. Let's go back to the Grailwood. Thunderbolt and lightning. Very, very frightening. Very, very frightening. Indeed. I'm starting to become the mage I want to be. Oh, that feels so satisfying. Fear the thunder, for I bringeth it forward. Alright, so the Grim Tangle is this way. We shall head straight to the path. Gimme. Fate Lash, Linen Belt. Gives me 11 maximum mana, 17 to life. I don't really need the strength, but that's nice to have. And stun threshold. Good. Ooh, Skull of Wisdom. Give me... Right, to the green tangle we go. Prepare for dungeons. Right, summon Una.
Blocked for now. But I sense more than just life in these vines.
If the Fae spirits are still watching, I believe they will help us. Please, wait a moment. The old magic still thrive. The way is open. Please, hurry.
I ain't gonna complain. Thank you for opening the door.
A tale woman of melody. Impressive. Die once more.
Go. Oh shit.
This was once a man?
Was it?
Desert fire!
Ah, shit. Okay then.
take you now, druid.
Damn. They popped in a knuckle there. That was weird. Thank you. That's definitely not gonna be better than what I got. So, what about the other option? Not really. Okay. Well, junk to sell. I assume safely that's not meant to be the whole of the dungeon threats. Because I felt I found that very quickly.
Wall of flame!
Ooh, alliance raid complete. That was proper chaotic. Nice. I'm sure you did well, as always. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Almost level 8. Come on! Come on now! Gonna make it to level 8. Gonna make it to level 8. The PoE ambience added extra ambience in a good way. Well, good to know. I'd like to know that at the very least I'm adding a friendly ambiance. Well, when there's a giant-ass dragon for a boss, and one boss is in fact 5 bosses. Wow. Alliance raid is pretty hardcore. Random thought, but a giant-ass dragon when you wrote that, but then immediately stopped that talk. What? Level up!
Fall before me!
Alright, I got the raw power. Alright, now to move up. Hit both lightning damages. Keep going through elemental damage. Go up here, the attribute. I see my path before me is clear as daylight. A giant ass dragon. Ah, the dragon of Fortsalot. I see.
I have no space for that.
Yeah. Waterful.
How can I help? What would you like?
It's more like, what would you like, sir? And boy, do I have a deal for you. A guaranteed shock would be nice. Alright, clear out my inventory. Checkaroo. Alright, let's go. Let's go. We're back on the lighthearted and serious note. Yes, really. I think it's my favorite Alliance raid to date. If nothing else, the combat encounters have been great. Well, that's good.
Will of the Marike.
I don't know if for the Alliance raids that I've played, I don't know if I have a favorite for 14 here, necessarily. Hey, Gunner NWP, how you doing? Did you hear about that Penny guy? He's not going down for manslaughter. I heard that the jury was deadlocked on the charge for manslaughter. Yeah, so that charge is getting dropped. I am unfortunately I agree with the defense where they said that the judge deciding, okay, ignore that charge, you guys need to deliberate about the next one. I do agree with the defense where they say that the judge is essentially incentivizing them because he's being like nice and being like, okay, okay, ignore that one, focus on the other one. He's more or less encouraging them to just to get it over with, convict Penny on that charge. I hope that's not the case. I hope that's also not the judge's intention. I mean, that would be the idea. Would be that the judge wants justice, which justice dictates that Daniel Penny shouldn't even be fucking there. Okay, I think if you want a great, like, the thing is, if you want just a series of awesome examples of why living in New York is one of the dumbest fucking ideas you can have, like, you have Peanut the Squirrel, you have Daniel Penny, you have all the riots that have happened throughout the city over the last, like, 4 or 5 years. Like, the list goes on. You also have that guy who got arrested because his hobby was just building guns. Not even shooting them. Not even, like, hurting anybody with them. Just building them. It was a side hobby, He wasn't selling them. He wasn't dealing them. He was just building them as a hobby because he liked building them like I like building model kits. And that guy got put away, or they tried to put him away at the very least since I last heard, was for 25 years. So, like, if you are an American by any stretch of the imagination of what it means to be an American, you enjoy any kind of freedom, don't live in New York. New York is an anti-American state as far as I'm concerned. It's an absolutely shitty place to live. I would rather die than live in New York. Yeah, CEO just got killed. Was that in New York? I thought that was in, like, Missouri or something. Nice cemetery for the Eternals. Yeah. Oh, that was in New York City. Okay. It is a cesspit. I would never want to live there. Granted, I wouldn't want to live in any city, but if I had to pick a city, New York City would not be on the list anywhere, really. It is just a shithole. It's an authoritarian shithole, by all accounts. So I've officially explored the entirety of this layer of the... Yeah, stay out of New York and stay out of Cali. Yeah. Wholesale. I wouldn't want to live in either location.
Quickly! My family has been abducted!
Oh shit. What? I didn't realize we would... Okay. We arose outside.
That bastard tyrant Praetor Draven! He's taken my family hostage! They're being held somewhere beyond these gates. I never thought he would stoop this low.
Are you a zombie or a ghost?
I sent for reinforcements, but it's been so long. I must get through the gate. The keys! Where are the blasted keys? I believe those cowards took them.
Oh, the boss in the game so far? Decently challenging.
This man has known respect in his life.
Yes?
Like, you need to be, like, on your game and focusing and dodging at the right times to handle them. Oh, a little bit of a lag spike there. Mysterious shade. Search for the consecrated sorrow amongst stones. Search for the cemetery for Eternals. The tomb of the consort of the mausoleum. Death Knight. Literally. Burn you, bitch. Yeah, I have really enjoyed the bosses in this game so far. Because they can one-shot you. Granted, again, I'm a squishy cat. I'm a mage, you know. I'm a squishiest of the classes. but I've been one-shotted by almost every boss at least once, and and without even leveling up, I've come back swinging, just adapting to their mechanics, and I won't say skillfully because that implies like I'm stroking my own ego, but I've adapted to how they attacked me the first time, learned from my mistake, and beat him down.
My dearest daughter, beloved for all time, rest well.
My beloved son, your death shall be avenged, even if it takes 1,000 years.
Just grave robbing, don't mind me. Ooh. Oops. Wrong button.
Fall before me! Didn't break a sweat.
Voice acting is a lot better than the last game. It's pretty. I wouldn't say the voice acting in PoE 1 was bad, but it's definitely an improvement. So far, they've improved on PoE 1 in every capacity. The gameplay is really smooth, and the animations are really satisfying. The lighting and the graphics are really fucking good, and it doesn't feel like it's impacted performance of the game badly in any way, which I really, really appreciate. Because one thing I hate about like increased graphics is it almost always seems to come with the cost of performance. But this game looks definitively better than PoE 1. It looks on par with Diablo 4. In some ways, I actually think it looks better than Diablo 4 does. Certainly with the abilities, like just the grimdark and the lighting. Yeah, in many ways, it looks better than Diablo 4. And so just graphically, it feels way better than the predecessor without the cost of performance. Let's see. So far, storyline-wise, I'm far more engaged and interested in the actual narrative of what's going on. In PoE 1, admittedly, like, I played the entire campaign of PoE 1, and I didn't give a shit about the story. I did not pay attention to it at all, I'll admit that. And I feel bad about that now in hindsight, because I do kind of want to know more about the narrative that I didn't pay attention to. It's not even this. Normally, I really love narratives in games. Oh, have a clue. We have a boss, a mini boss.
You will burn! Didn't break a sweat.
And that time I actually didn't break a sweat. One thing I really like about PoE 2 is the trash mobs don't feel like trash mobs. Like these guys can and will absolutely murk you if you're not paying attention. Like, this game demands you pay attention to it. PoE 1, it also did, certainly at times. But there's a certain, like, line once you... like, I feel like I would have crossed it by now in PoE 1, where you can start to kind of alt-tab the game. Where you can, like, have, like, a movie or something playing in one side of you, like, on a monitor or something, and then, like, passively play PoE 1. Again, up to a certain point. Like, there's bosses and stuff. There's certain things in PoE 1 that even will eventually still, like, say, hey, no, you can't be paying attention to anything else or you're gonna die. But in this, I have yet to have a moment where I feel like I could 100% not be paying attention to going on and get away with it. Because even the trash mobs can murk your ass. And granted, again, I'm playing a squishy class. I'm a sorcerer. I don't know if that would feel different playing like a warrior or something. But yeah, the game is very challenging, and I like it. I really like the difficulty. One thing I'm worried about is during the early access, if a bunch of people bitch and moan and it's too difficult. I swear to God, because this game, it's not that difficult. It's not that difficult right now. It's a challenge. It's not difficult. Like, you just need to know how to play the game, and you can absolutely, like, just pay attention to the systems. You time your dodges well. You know, it's. I swear to God, if what happens to this game that happens in so many other MMOs, where people bitch and moan, oh, it's too difficult, I'm getting my butt kicked, they need to make the game easier, they need to increase the damage ceiling. So far, nothing feels like I'm getting cheated out of the damage I'm outputting. I do not feel weak. And I also don't feel like the game is unfairly overpowering me at every step. I just don't feel like that. So it's... I will be so annoyed if the game turns into another SWTOR situation, or any of the big MMOs, granted, MMORPGs as opposed to an ARPG like this, or MMOARPG, I guess this would be. I just don't want them to arbitrarily, like, make the game, like, 10 times easier, just because a bunch of people don't want to learn how to play the game properly. I'm fingers crossed that they don't, because you know people are going to bitch and moan about it. There are going to be, you know, a bunch of people out there who absolutely suck at these kind of games and want to be able to alt-tab the whole experience. So I just really hope that they don't listen to those people. I also hope they're the minority, but I really hope that those people are shut the fuck up in the game. Because I love the challenge, and I don't want this challenge to go away. Granted, I do eventually want to get powerful enough that if I were to come back to this zone, I would absolutely kill everything. So I don't want everything to scale. That's one of the things I hate in Diablo 4, is that everything scales to you. So if you go all the way back to the very starting zone in Diablo 4, at least as close to the starting zone as you can do, because I think the very, very first zone is instanced, and once you get out of it, you can't go back to it. But in the earliest zone in Diablo 4, because the whole game scales to your level, even if you get to max level and you go all the way back to the start, you can't one-shot anything. Everything's leveled to you. So you never feel your power actually scale, which I fucking hate. It's one of the reasons I hate level scaling across all MMO RPGs. But I especially hate it in Diablo 4 and any ARPG, because level scaling, it's such a terrible idea. It just, you feel like you're making no progress. Like, your level's going up, but your actual power doesn't feel like it's increasing. So I hope that's not going to be the case in this game. I didn't look it up to see if they're doing level scaling in this, but I really hope they're not doing it, because it's a terrible fucking idea. Yeah, Diablo 4 is terrible in regards to level scaling. Like, it's a very lazy way to maintain challenge throughout the game. It just makes sure, oh, okay, all enemies, their number matches the player throughout. PoE 1 didn't do that. Yeah, I know PoE 1 didn't do that. I'm hoping they don't do it in this. I didn't look it up, so I don't know if they were planning to. I wouldn't think they would. Because the Grinding Gear games, they have pretty good heads on their shoulders. So I don't think that's what they've done. But I haven't looked up everything they plan to do with PoE 2. So, as long as they don't do that, they'll be fine. Just make a nice, steady challenge that the player can, like, move through as they level. Make sure so it's really, it's like, it takes, like, actual grinding and difficulty to truly out-level an area. But if you're going through it, like, naturally as you quest and you are killing things and stuff, throughout, it's a natural challenge, as opposed to a fake, like, arbitrary one that's just there because everything levels to you.
Fall before me.
I actually would love to be a fly on the wall at Blizzard right now. Because think of how many people are playing PoE at the moment. Actually, can we look it up? Hold on. I don't know if necessarily I'm in a safe zone, but am I in a safe enough zone to look this up without dying? Let's look up Steam charts. Path of Exile 2. Steam DB. Alright, so right now, in-game, for Path of Exile 2, there is 340,000 players right now are active in PoE 2. 24-hour peak was 459,263. For context, Path of Exile 1 Steam charts. Come on. Load up. Alright, Steam charts. So, Steam charts for Path of Exile 1, the all-time peak of Path of Exile, its whole lifetime for players, was 228,398. So the 24-hour peak of just the early access launch, not even the free-to-play, because free-to-play is in 6 months, everyone who's playing right now paid a minimum of $30. So, 459,263 players. And according to Path of Exile devs themselves, over over 1 million people have bought the early access. So, only half of those people have jumped in the game at one time. So, actually, let's do some math. Because keep in mind, a lot of people like me bought more than the early access. Because, I got gifted some, gift cards on Steam by my buddy Tang, so I ended up using some of that to get more advanced packs of, the early access, so I paid more. So, but let's just assume out of that 1 million people who have ordered the early access packs for Path of Exile. If we do the 1 million, so... Actually, I'm sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Let me pull this over here. Alright, so let me do a little math here. So with Path of Exile, let's assume we're gonna do the max and then we're gonna do the conservative estimates by the numbers here. And this is again Path of Exile 1 numbers. Day 1 of the early access, not even the free to play, already dwarfing those numbers almost by double. But let's go by the full Alright, let's go by the full 1 million multiplied by a minimum of $30. I can't math today. Well, I guess I could have done that without the calculator. So 30 million. They've made 30 million already. And that's not factoring in the fact that quite a few, I say quite a few, at least a decent percentage, I'd like to argue, probably bought more than just a flat $30 early access. I'd like to think quite a few people, and just in my anecdotal experience here in this server, having run into a couple players at the hubs, I've seen quite a few with the more advanced skins. So, a good percentage probably bought the, at the very least, that $60 pack. I think it was $60, or the $100 pack. So they made well over $30 million. Steam's cut is 30%. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Let's do the math of the Steam's cut. So 30 million. I just want to keep this here so I can have that number. So 30 million multiplied by 0.3 for the 30%. All right. So that's 9 million. So subtract that from the overall 30 million, which is 21, but still, let's just do it for the sake of doing it. And so it's 21 million. So still, raw profit outside of Steam's cut, 30% cut, they've made $21 million. Like, Grinding Gear Games haven't even launched the game yet. This is early access. By the way, this is, and it's not like this is undeserved. This is earned. Like, this early access has been it's smoother than a lot of official launches from AAA devs in the last 8 years. Like, so far, this has actually been even smoother than Space Marine 2's launch, because Space Marine 2 had some issues with its launch. Some issues. Granted, most of them extremely minor. No crashes, no DCs, nothing like, incredible or anything like that. But this has been even smoother than that. Like, the worst I've had is a couple of frame rate issues. And granted, before that, we did have the server capacity issue where, like, they had to shut down the servers, like, twice. Because, you know, like they were having some errors, but they fixed them immediately and they haven't reoccurred. So, it took them 3 hours to make sure it was completely clean, but boom, now everyone can play right now. And it's really smooth. And the game feels smooth, the gameplay feels great, there's no issues with textures or anything. Again, it feels like a finished product so far. And I'm 6-7 hours in, give or take. Actually, I'm probably close to 5 hours. I don't know. I'm somewhere in that range. So, anyway, outside of Steam's profit margin of the $9 million, the raw profit that Grinding Gear Games has gotten, if we assume the minimum of 21 mil. Now, to be fair, Grinding Gear Games said 1 million people bought the game. But if we only go by the numbers that are actually in-game, it's just about half that. A little bit less than half. Not that I doubt them. I believe 1 million people bought the early access pack. Just not everyone could get in at one time. This is probably representative of what the server can take at capacity. But even if we do the minimum numbers now, where we just go by the players that actually got in day one. So let's go the max that played, which is 49,263. Multiply that by the minimum purchase of early access of 30. Again, I've seen plenty of evidence that there's lots of people running around with more than the bare minimum. But let's just do the minimum of $30 each. That's $13,777,890. Now, of course, Steam's cut. 13,777,890 multiplied by 0.3 for the 30%. Subtract that from the overall calculation. Alright, so even if we just go by the players that actually could get in day one due to like some earlier issues, which again, I totally believe the Path of Exile devs when they said 1 million people ordered the early access. But even if we just go by the numbers that are representative of actually who've jumped into play, they've still made a profit, raw profit of $9,644,523. That's pretty good. Now, granted, you know, some people would argue, oh, well, this game here made much more money. But you got to keep in mind, this is like what, a AA studio? This isn't even a AAA studio. So they're making bank. And keep in mind, later when the game does officially launch, and we're not even factoring in more people after they hear like positive reviews like from people like myself over the next like coming months and stuff, who are gonna buy early access themselves. So that number of 1 million orders is probably going to increase. But even if we don't factor that in, keep in mind, even when the game launches and it becomes free to play, at that point, they're still going to have cosmetic items that are going to sell. Like, as someone who played PoE 1, people will buy those cosmetics. And they will spend $30, $40, $60 at a time to buy those cosmetics. So, they're going to still have a decent profit margin throughout the life cycle of PoE 2. But even before they've reached that point, we go by the minimum number. They've made 9 million, just by the minimum number that's representative in-game. And we go by the maximum number, which I do trust the devs told the truth on. They've made 21 million. Day one. So, that's pretty fucking good. And for once, I actually am happy that a developer is getting that kind of support. Normally, I hate it, because the devs, I oftentimes don't feel like the devs don't deserve it, because they're assholes. But this is a developer that's trying to make an actually genuinely fun game, with a good story, with a solid setting, and they're not shoving anything down your throat in terms of real-world beliefs or ideology or anything. No, they're being genuine with the setting that they've developed and giving you a fun experience in a dark fantasy / grimdark setting. Fucking love it. Good question, Gunner. Is the cosmetic store open right now? I know that if you bought like advanced packs like I did, you do have access to those cosmetics, but let me look if they actually have anything on sale right now. It doesn't look like it, because they're not even showcasing like what your currencies are. I know they have supporter packs, but that's like outside the game, I think. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they probably sacrificed the shop in order to... Oh, wait, hold on. I might be speaking too soon. Okay, there are items in the game you could buy. Suspicious pet rock. Alright, I'm assuming these are decorative items. Yeah, so some cosmetics are actually available right now. Yep. It looks like part of the shop is disabled. My guess is that's part... So they kind of did the opposite of what Darktide did, if I'm not misunderstanding like what this is implying by like the endless loading screen and not being able to show. Because the sales and the raw shop are available. Guild, yeah, the grid guild points, that's also loading. So it looks like they sacrificed some of the microtransaction microtransaction shop in terms of its functionality. And they prioritized making sure the rest of the game was as smooth as possible. Support pack only available on PoE 1, I think. The support pack that I got for there are support packs for the early access launch that you can access. That's what these are. Yeah, and all these other items you see here, they're from my PoE 1 purchases in the past. Motherfuckers, they really did microtransactions wish lists. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. When the rest of the game is so fun, yeah, that's awesome. So it looks like they did the reverse of Darktide, where they hyper-focused on making sure the game was as functional as possible on early access, and said, okay, but the microtransaction shop, we can hold off on that. That can wait till later. Whereas Darktide was like, fuck the rest of the game on launch. The microtransaction shop must be functional day one. Who would you rather support? Granted, Darktide's better now at the moment. Not perfect, but it's better now. They don't want me to throw money at them? I mean, they do, but I don't think they want you to throw money at them so bad that they're willing to nickel and dime you and, like, basically hold the donation tin up to your nose and be like, gimme, 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 gimme. Like every other fucking developer does. Gimme, 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 gimme. Grindy Gear Games is pretty much like, no, if you want to buy a cosmetic, it's right there for you. We're not going to pressure you, though. And they just kind of smoke a pipe in the corner. And you're playing the game, and you keep looking back at them, waiting for them to come over with the gimme, gimme, gimme. But they never do. They're just like, you having fun? Yeah. You know, you keep playing, you keep playing. You look back, wondering if they're going to rush over with the tin. But nope, they're just... It's a wonderful day, isn't it? Dark Tide was a mess till this year. I mean, yeah. I bring it down the thunder. Oh, hold on. I didn't explode the little... Didn't Baldur's Gate 3 have, like, a 3-year early access period? Yes, I think. I can't remember how... I know theirs was extremely long, yeah. Checkpoint. Enter the mausoleum, please.
Our victory is never complete, so long as the Ezamites resist us. Let this graveyard erase their stain on the land.
It's the grandpa that remembers what a good dungeon deliver is. And he might bitch about Medicare. That reminds me, I gotta play Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous, and the Rogue Trader game. Both are made by the same devs. Yeah, I still gotta finish the Rogue Trader game. I paused it at one point because I was having technical issues and I never got back to it. Hopefully they fixed that by now. Gimme. Damn. Oh shit.
Let this be a testament for all time. The Eternal Empire stakes claim over this land, both in life and death.
Don't mention the studio to Tang. Wait, does he not like Owlcat? Now I'm curious, why? Nah, let's tune with the consort. Because now you piqued my curiosity.
Witches are not tolerated where I am from. I shall deal with her.
Ironic. I guess I'll have to. You know, I say, hey, yo, Tang, what's your problem with Owlcat? Puts on army hat as he starts start lobbing grenades and shit, and he's like, ah! Don't kill me, Bliss. Oh, hello. A little bit of a frame rate. There. I do like that they... Holy, you look scary. I gotta say, I gotta praise the enemy design, both from a gameplay standpoint, because the mechanics have been great so far. But fucking A, look at that shit, man. Look at that, like the aesthetic, like the creativity in the enemy design aesthetically is so fucking cool. You see that thing as it lumbered in? It got the big fucking... That's not even a boss. It's not even a boss. That's a chaff. That's a random enemy. That's a mob. But it's got the black wings and the scythe, and it's like creepily like walking towards you as it tries to slash your shit. That is a fucking mob. That's a random mob. Not even a boss. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. This game makes you think, what the fuck was that? On random mobs. I didn't even think that at any point when I played Diablo 4. I played Diablo 4. At no point when I played that game was I like, ah, shit, that mob was nuts. Oh, that didn't... Look at... No, it's like skeleton with some gooey bits. Demon. This game, it throws shit like that at you. And you're like, what the fuck is that? Please, Asmo. Please, Asmo, in grinding gear, you don't have to sell it to me anymore. I mean, the best thing is keep in mind, in 6 months, this is all free.
By Garukan!
Shit, I'm stuck. No! Ah! Yeah, they got me pinned. Yeah, I rolled too close to the sun and died. But what if I want to give them my hard-earned money in exchange for a job well done? I mean... I want to. I felt that way about PoE 1. I was hoping I'd feel the same about PoE 2, and what do you know? Crap. How are you going to break the news to your girlfriend that all your time is now forfeit to this game? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to do that, man. Like, as much as I love this game, the reason I'm trying to play it, I'm playing it so much tonight, is because tomorrow is her day, man. I mean, I might get a break. Well, tomorrow I'm already kind of pushing my luck with her because I'm running my Cyberpunk Red game with my friends, which I DM. So, you know, she's letting me get away with that as it is. We're probably spending most of the rest of the day together outside of that. I might, depending on, you know, some back and forth, might be able to argue at least an hour or two streaming this, either early in the morning. That depends on if I might fall asleep early in the morning at this rate. Or, like, late in the evening when she goes to bed, because she clocks out before I do. I'm a night worker, she's a morning worker, so that's normal. You know, she clocks out and falls asleep at around 7 o'clock, really. Sometimes she can push it, but normally she falls right asleep at around 7 o'clock. And it's quick, by the way. It's like a switch. Like, she'll be, like, totally awake, doing something, being active, and all of a sudden... Like, Like she quickly, she's like she's programmed herself to basically clock out at a certain point, just in bed, out cold. I've seen it. It's scary how fast she falls asleep. I wish. Insomnia sucks. Yeah. She doesn't have that. I'll tell you that. She has a lot of other... Like, she has anxiety, she has all that, but she doesn't have insomnia. When it's time for bed, she's out. Actually, funny thing is we had an argument earlier. Because when I picked her up, she asked me, she's like, "Alright, what do you want for Christmas?" And I told her, "You." What? And she's like, "You already have me." I went, "Exactly." So I kept driving, you know, I'm thinking, we're cool. She's like, "No, seriously, what do you want?" I'm like, your smile. She went, "Ugh, I really want to get you something. Tell me." And for me, I genuinely, like, I do want stuff, but I just, you know, I like spending time with her. Like, I having her in my life, you know, I don't feel the need to, like, put her on the spot for that. Like, I don't feel like she is a gift to me whenever I get to spend time with her. So I don't feel I don't feel the need to have her get me a gift for Christmas. But I don't know, she was pretty insistent. And then she told me she's budget. This is another, like, not to give you guys too many details about her, but she has her grandfather help her budget. And normally he's really strict with her about, like, hey, you know, you can budget for this, you can budget for that. He just helps her out a lot. And apparently, like, sometimes her grandfather's a bit hard to read, I'll be honest. I like him. Like, he's the pastor at our church. I get along with him. I'm always as respectful as I can be. Yes, because he's her grandfather. Yes, because he's a pastor. But also because, you know, he's a veteran. He's been through some stuff. He's seen some stuff. And he's, you know, from an older generation that I respect. But little did I didn't realize how much he actually liked me. Because apparently he okayed a sizable budget for her, and he told her, like, hey, if you want to spend a good chunk of money on him, I don't mind. So I thought that was, you know, that for me is a gift in itself. Just hearing that is like, the guy likes me enough that he's okayed her for, like, in her budget to give me like a good portion of it for a Christmas gift. Again, that in itself was cool. It was like I've got street cred with the man. See, this is what being respectful and being, you know, and treating a girl right will do. Now, I'm not in the cringy, like, lefty way of treating a girl right. No, but being respectful, being kind, yes, being gentlemanly, and trying to support and trying to be good. Like, gets you cred with her, of course. But it gets you credit with the family too. So I very much thought that was cool. Because honestly, I had no metric on how much he liked or disliked me up till now. Now I know. I'm not gonna let it go to my head by any stretch. Like, I'm still gonna treat him with respect and reverence because he's a grandfather, a pastor, and of course all the other stuff. But that is so gratifying. Yeah, your good graces, bro. It is awesome. Like, cause I think every guy out there can relate to this. I know I'm just running back and forth here, but let me get back to the action here. But I think every guy can relate to this. There's so much pressure when you're dating a girl, especially as an adult, and you have to, like, meet her family and get to know them and stuff like that. And there is a lot of pressure of, like, oh, okay, like, how do I act, you know? Obviously, you know to be respectful, but you're like, okay, how respectful do I be? How casual do I be? Do I come off as weird if I'm too forward, you know? Like, there's always that, and obviously it's hard to read them because you're, like, getting to know them. So that make or break moment where you realize, hey, they like me, or hey, they fucking hate me. I think every guy has that stress, right? So, I feel good knowing that I've shown myself to be a gentleman. I've shown myself to be respectful, to his granddaughter, and yeah, I'm not, as much as I'm an asshole online sometimes, I'm clearly not as bad in real life. Die, skeleton. Duststream the Terrifying. What a name. And he made sure work of them. So less my lady and more act like a decent human being. Wait, what? Oh, I just noticed that over here. Ooh. Whoops. Alright, so lightning. Increase lightning damage. Then we'll go over here, increase lightning damage. Then we'll go over here. Over here. And I didn't notice this till now, but I'm gonna hit here. Go up here. Hit here. I'm gonna hit these trees of lightning as well. Although, this is for penetrates lightning resistance. Yeah, that'll be valuable right there, because enemies with lightning resistance will be able to still shred them. So, we'll go up here. We'll grab these three. Also gives you dexterity. Alright. Move here. Probably grab them this stuff. More so this stuff. Maybe this stuff later. Go up here, grab this stuff, go up here, go up here. Okay. I'm making a plan. Making a plan. Zap, zap, zap. Yes, we're going all the way in lightning. As I vowed. Zaboom. Inventory's getting close to full. Oh, gold. Gimme. Look at that Night Gaunt. That is so cool. That is not even a boss. Look at that shit. They're just chaff. Somebody just walked into the art design room at Grinding Gear Games, pointed at the artist and go ham. Wait, when you say go ham, go ham. Got it. Next day it comes in, there's just sketches everywhere. Game design director's just looking around, they're like, it's looking like a beautiful mind, you know, like it's just spread everywhere. All the artists just look like that meme of the guy going, like, pointing at the board. And they're like, so which one are we doing, boss? All of them. What? All of them. Good work, gentlemen. Walks out, and they're just like, yeah. Then the 3D artists walk in and go, yeah, we're gonna work hard today. Which one of these are we doing, guys? All of them. Boss said. Fuck. That, or they were like, this is gonna be fun. People who are making the monsters for this game have mental problems. The good kind that make horror movies, not Stephen King books. Exactly. Not drug fueled ones. It's like part of the hiring process at Grinding Gear Games is like, alright, do you have depression? Yeah, sadly. Anxiety? Any mental scars from childhood? Yep, PTSD. You're hired! Would you like to join our art department? Yeah, welcome aboard. This is gonna be great.
Fall before me.
Chest. Ah, only symbolism. I think it's valuable. We saw your artwork. Damn it, Bob. When can you? Damn it, Bob. When can you start? Boss fight.
me teach you the power of the Eternals, Marraketh fiend.
What's up, bitch? You wanna hold down? Let's hold down.
Of the full moon.
Oh!
Insolence. Right of the full moon. Conquer! Dare you disturb me? Conquer! No escape! Right of the full moon. My love, I call to you! Your torment has just begun.
Shit. Okay. She's a feisty bitch.
Let me teach you the power of the Eternals, Marraketh fiend. Right of the fourth moon. No escape! Just die already!
That's what I was thinking. Bitch.
Me! Right of the fourth moon. My love, I call to you! Tormented death. Right of the fourth moon. Beloved Draven, aid me. You will burn.
I answer your call.
Right of the fourth moon. No escape! Draven, I need you. Conquer!
Come on, bitch.
Now, my love, I call to you. Tormented dead. Right of the full moon. My love, I call to you. Prison of bone. Hold still.
I'm carrying enough already.
Right to me, Draven. Boom! Prison of bone. My love, I call to you. No escape. Sacrificial soul. Now, you are to me, Draven.
Burn, bitch. Woo!
Repulsive witch! May your mission
Yes, my
be long
beloved.
forgotten.
Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Alright. Yeah, so all the boss fights have been like you die at least once, but once you like kind of figure out the mechanic flow, that's the thing I like about the boss fights in this game. They are skill based. Like, you don't feel like you're screwed because you just don't match a certain level requirement. You feel like you're screwed because you don't know how the fight goes. Best fight cinematic. Yeah, they all have been. Like, all the random bosses you find in the open world that you don't have to fight as part of any quest, those are awesome. They have fun mechanics, and they have cool rotations of abilities that you totally can learn and overcome. I would say this is one of the rare cases where someone calling in this the Dark Souls of is actually fair. Like, saying PoE 2 is the Dark Souls, at least so far in the game, I would argue, saying PoE 2 is the Dark Souls of ARPGs is kind of true. I mean, normally I think it's absolute bullshit, but in regards to like the bosses and the difficulty and like learning like their rotations and skillfully working around them, I will say, like, it's not as difficult as Dark Souls. Because Dark Souls usually, especially with later bosses, although I'm saying this, we're still fairly early on in the game. But at Dark Souls, even in, like, the early levels, like, the bosses take some time to kind of learn and kind of get used to. In this game, it takes you, like, 1 or 2, maybe 3 tries. If you're, of course, paying attention.
I must travel light.
Yep.
How's the clearing? Anything take your fancy? That'll be useful. I'll find some use for that.
I'll be fine with that.
Go well.
gold. I love me some gold. Ooh, it's level 3 too. Is there anything in my repertoire I would like for that? Not really. I guess I could upgrade Spark. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll upgrade Spark. Spark, you are now level 3. Congratulations.
You defeated Asinia! The Praetor will be devastated. He gets what he deserves! But there's no time to waste. We must get through the gate. Find Draven.
Gotcha.
Come back when you have the other key.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought we were in a totally different section of, like, the graveyard. No, we went back to the same one. Okay. I was thrown around because where we exited. So, would you say your character is shockingly awesome? Yes, I would, actually. Same, but if you cast a spell inside Lightning Orb, you additional zap nearby. I don't know, let me test it. I can't tell. I think it did, because I think I did more damage. And it's Orb of Storms. I don't know if that makes a difference. Almost level 10.
Exile shall be legendary.
Yeah.
Our victory is never complete, so long as the Ezamites resist us. Let this graveyard erase their stain on the land.
Oh, did you? Oh, wait, was that the first time you saw the? I thought you were here earlier when I shared it, Matthew Gooden. Yeah, the skill tree is massive. I don't know exactly as if it's bigger than the previous. I think it's bigger. Yeah, I think this skill tree is bigger than PoE 1, but not massively so. Maybe at most it's twice the size. I don't think it's more than that. I could be wrong. I'd have to actually put them side by side to tell you. But yeah, this is the most it lets me zoom out too. It doesn't let me zoom out even further than this. To be fair, if I zoomed out any further than this, you wouldn't be able to see the gaps between the nodes. But yeah, this is the skill tree. So the build craft for classes in this game is gonna be fun. I'm just going for something very basic. Starting out, just lightning hyperfocus. That's a bit, yeah. And again, this game is going to be, I cannot stress this enough, this game is going to be free in 6 months. By all accounts, technically it's free now. It's just you can't play it because it's early access. So this is gonna be free in 6 fucking months. Damn, makes me think all the combos and skills in Titan Quest in a way, though it doesn't map it out quite like that. Yeah, but the combinations you can do in this skill tree are nuts. By all accounts, the class the build I'm going for is actually quite basic. It's just lightning. Oh crap! It's a lightning wraith. The thing is that every set piece feels so good. I love the terrain, I love the music, love the atmosphere. So far, there's not a single thing about this I dislike. So far. They might throw something at me. Who knows, maybe the endgame stuff is what I won't like. Money. Huh. I didn't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting money. Just everywhere. Okay then. Sometimes It's not just evil, ominous shit. Sometimes it's just money. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Blood cretin. Every time I feel like I've seen all the enemies in an area, they throw new ones at me. Blood cretin. Again, it's just the little things. That's not even a boss. It's just chaff. I out lightning the lightning bitch. And I know you ain't. Oh yeah, sorry. Ain't kind of fitting. Money. I like money. Don't apologize. Just means I gotta pick it up and either do some not lightning stuff, or hear me out. Use the game's flexibility to work lightning into a build. I mean, I think like every class can do like elementals to an extent. Sorcerer's like specialist for elemental magic, But I know Monk, because Monk in this game isn't like Diablo Monk, where it's like spirit shit. It's Monk like Avatar Monk, like Airbender Monk. So they can do like bending of elements effectively. And I know that the warrior does totems, which have elemental effects depending. So like every class could do a form of like elemental, I think. It's just sorceress is just like the most straightforward, like hyper magic focus. Yeah, I suppose I will see in due time. True, you will. Oh, okay, I think I see where. Oh, someone just said in the game chat, please can we roll through mobs? My source gets surrounded, I'm done. No, 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 devs, don't do that. Don't do that. No, that is your fault. You fucked up. I've done that as someone, as a sorcerer who's done that multiple times. Yeah, you're fucked. Don't do that. Don't get surrounded. Like, that's on you, dude. 5 guys, 1 girl. No, devs, do not listen to that guy. That is what we call consequences of your actions. If you don't want consequences for your actions, don't play a video game. That for me, I think that's totally fair. And there hasn't been one occasion where I felt that was unfair. You are a ranged magic DPS. Every time I've rolled or gotten like I've gotten ganged up on, it was my fucking fault, and I didn't bother to do enough ranged area clear, and it was my fucking fault. Yeah, either don't get surrounded or work some survivability or CC and derailed. Exactly. That's a you fuck up. Like, I've been surrounded a couple of times, and both times, 100% it was my fault.
I'm carrying enough already.
I got too close, and it fucked me up. If they added into the game that you can now roll through mobs, that is just going to make a huge chunk of the challenge and caution you should have going into fights completely die. Don't do that shit. Do not, because that'll make the game criminally fucking easy.
Anything take your fancy? That'll be useful.
Thank you. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. People are going to beg the devs to make it so the game allows them to be handheld the whole time, and we're gonna lose an actually fun, challenging gameplay experience. Please, devs, do not fall for the whiny bitching. I'm loving the challenge in this game so far, and part of that challenge is getting stuck and trapped by the mobs.
Regret your intrusion here. Rend your soul. These spirits are mine. Cut down.
Oh damn, he is.
Soul is mine. Rend your soul. Rend your soul. Rend your soul. My beloved Lasinia.
Quest.
Ah, not this bitch again.
yearn! Your meaningless life ends now! Your intrusion will be punished! Your meaningless life ends now! Your intrusion, my beloved Assyria!
Fuck.
Servants, obey!
Come on, big man.
You'll have eternity to regret your intrusion here! Cut down! Rend your soul! I will end your meaningless life! Your soul is mine! Cut down! The spirits yearn! Rend your soul! Cut down! Your soul is mine! Cut down! Your soul is mine! Assyria!
At your request.
The spirits yearn!
I forgot about that last one. Yeah, voice acting is really good.
Your soul will join my steeple of death!
Wall of Fate!
Cut down! The spirits yearn! Cut down! Cut down! Your soul is mine! Cut down! I will end your meaningless life! Your soul to me, Assyria. Rend your soul!
I am with you, dream.
These spirits are mine! Your intrusion will be punished! Perish! Your intrusion will be punished! Your meaningless life ends now! Assyria, rend your soul!
At your request.
Desert fire!
Cut down! Your soul is mine! Succumb to the Empire! Rend your Assyria! Join me, the spirits
I
higher!
am with you, Raven.
I will end your meaningless life! My beloved Assyria!
At your request.
Rend your soul! Succumb to the Empire! Rend your soul! My beloved Assyria! Your soul!
Jesus, quit calling you bitch.
At your request.
Succumb to the Empire! These spirits are mine!
Barely get an
Intrusion,
attack off.
Assyria!
I am here, my beloved.
Crap! Crap! Oh, God.
I command you, friends, I require your aid.
I am with you, dream.
beloved Assyria! Your intrusion will be punished!
Right there. Literally, right there.
I require your aid.
Yeah, that was so fucking close. Alright, try that again.
Now, your soul will join my steeple of death. Your soul is mine.
Wall of flame!
Cut down. Your soul is mine. I will end your meaningless life. Rend your soul. The spirits yearn. Rend your soul. Rend your soul. Your soul is mine. Perish, my beloved Assyria. Rend your soul.
God, I hate mechanics so much.
Rend your soul. Succumb to the Empire. Rend your soul. The spirits yearn. Your meaningless life ends now. Your intrusion will be punished. Assyria! I will end your meaningless life.
At your request.
Rend your soul. Your soul is mine. Perish. Cut down. Your meaningless life ends, Assyria. Cut down. Cut down. Spirits hunger! Assyria, join me!
Your request.
What?
Your meaningless life ends now!
What? Why did my attack drop off?
Assyria, join me!
I didn't hit anything.
Cut down! Your soul is mine! Cut down! The spirits yearn! Assyria, join me! Will be punished! Your intrusion will be punished!
You will burn!
I command my beloved Assyria! Rend your soul! Perish! I require your aid, Assyria.
Again with you. Can you stop summoning her for like 5 seconds?
Your
God.
intrusion will be punished. Your soul is mine. Succumb to the Empire. Your meaningless life ends now. You're my beloved Assyria. I am your master.
Nope. Why did it stop moving?
Rend your soul. My beloved Assyria. Your soul is mine. The spirits hunger. Your intrusion, Assyria. Join me!
I am with you.
Your soul is mine! Servants, obey!
Your demise is welcome. I am sure of it.
Ooh. Damn. Damn. There's been some hard fights. The boss fights are so good, and it feels so satisfying to win, though. I will acknowledge that. It does feel very good to win.
You did it! Do my eyes again deceive me? You have the keys! You showed those eternal bastards! Use the keys to open the gate! Let's go and free my family!
This is gonna be depressing, isn't it?
At last, it's open! Praise the first ones! What is this?
Yeah.
Graves! Isabel! Torquil! Callum! The family of Count Lachlan of Ogham! My family! This doesn't make any sense! They're dead! Those bastard Eternals! I must make them pay! I must make them suffer!
Ah, it's another boss already. God. Well, it's more than just depressing. Go! Yeah. Boss fight. Hey, Lord Middleman, how you doing? Good morning. Okay, if they must suffer, why do I have to suffer? I'm just wondering. Like, I'm totally down with you making them suffer. I'm just wondering why I'm on the list. I was just helping you out, bro. Motherfucker. Ah, fuck. Not bad. What's the plans when you finally hit 10K? I guess do a celebration stream and thank everybody. Do a Q&A. I don't know. I never thought I'd hit 10K, so. And am I that close? I know I've gone up since the Adam something stuff. Yeah, 9.8K. I mean, it'd be nice to hit 10K. I don't know as if I'm gonna. I mean, I'm almost there, so fingers crossed, hopefully. But that drama's kind of over, and I think like the bulk of like the following I've gained from it has happened, I'd imagine. God, that's so brutal. Getting hit by that thing. And it makes sense it would be, but. I get it, man. I get it. Rage burning, angry, yes. I never feel like I can dodge away from that. Yeah, like, its AoE is really rough if he gets that close to you.
Rejoin your kin, lost one. I will remember you.
Okay. Hey, Pop Nibbin, that burning of his, has he tried to apply some ointment? I felt like he was applying it as he was going. He's like, this is a bit of a sunburn. It's like, motherfucker, I've lit you on fire like 12 times. You do that for sure. I mean, I don't really stress about, like, getting to 10K. I mean, it would be nice, and I don't want to make it sound like it's not something I don't appreciate. It does, it's just, I never thought I'd get to that point, so I'm not sure what I would do for, like, a 10K. I'm not sure what people would want to do for, like, a celebration. A stream makes sense, but what other than a Q&A can I really do at that point? I don't know. I guess I'm going to take it as it comes. Yeah, so I'm gonna head to bed. Yeah, I'm heading to. I think after those boss fights, I'm definitely worn out because that was a lot of. That was 3 boss fights in a row. So I'm a bit tired. So I'm just gonna wrap this up. Bring Count Lachlan's ring to Una. We're gonna do that. Travel to Ogum Village. The sun will come out tomorrow, tomorrow. That's your bottom dollar tomorrow. It's like, where's Ogum Village? Ah, there it is. Let's head back to Clearfall and Cameron and do that thing. Yeah, and if you guys would leave a like on the stream if you've been entertained so far, please do so. Now, let's turn this thing in.
You found the ring. This will most certainly break the Count's binding. Give me a moment.
The hoodie.
How long has it been? I was hunted. The Count, he stole something that is beyond dangerous. It will cause sickness, then madness.
This shade is more than he seems.
Is that the source of Ogum's affliction?
Yes. Please, find it. I am still too weak. This will only grow worse.
How do we know we can trust this guy?
So if we are to heal this land, we must find the seed. Beyond our clan graves is the hunting grounds. Cut through those to reach the village. Please, go as quickly as you can and see what you can find. I fear there is not much time.
A step closer to legend.
That's not too bad. I just want to get, yeah, get rid of them. So I do apply that further. Oh, yeah. So that's how we refund passives, the hooded one. Exile.
hooded one is here.
Oh, whoops. Fuck, I didn't mean to skip that.
Here's what I've got.
Oh well. So yeah, I'll wrap up there for today. I'm having a blast so far. PoE 2 is definitely a very faithful successor to PoE 1, and is carrying over that that true spiritual succession from Diablo 2. I'm really enjoying it. The game, seriously, this game has improved on PoE 1 in like every way so far. Combat's really engaging. Boss fights are really tough. Fighting mobs is no joke, and it doesn't feel like you can like alt tab it while you do it. This game is awesome so far. This is this feels like already one of the best ARPGs I've ever played, and I can't wait to play more. Like I said, I don't know how much I'm actually going to get away with playing this weekend. But fingers crossed that I do get to play a little bit more tomorrow and throughout the weekend. Yeah, again, I'm having an absolute blast. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this launch day. I guess it's no longer launch day. The last 40 minutes hasn't been launch day, but up till then, the launch day streams and playing through a little bit. Yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I know I have. I'll catch you guys later.